Well, hello there YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a quick video on our willow cuttings, some of them anyway. These are a lot of them that I'm growing for the nursery, and as you can see, there's a couple of them here, like this guy right here, that is just taller than I am. And I don't remember exactly when I made the video about these the first time and talked about their growth rates. I think I said something like these by June should be taller than me, and we're at May 30th. So I think that's what I said. I don't know. I'm sure if I was wrong on the internet about that, somebody will correct me. If you're ever wondering whether or not you really said something or not, you can always go back and look. But most of the time, if you didn't, or if you said it, something a little bit different, somebody on the internet will definitely bring it to your attention. People sometimes got a lot of time on their hands. But anyway, these willows are doing great. They're growing really fast. Got multiple shoots on each stem that I planted, and I'm gonna pause the video here for a second and we'll go have a look at the pollard and coppice. All right, so here we are at our pollarded willow. It's starting to get a little growed up around in here. I'm gonna have to get in here and do some cutting. But yeah, most of the stems right now are about as big as my pinky almost. And I've left a ton of them this time. I'm not cutting any of this year. I'm letting it all grow up to have more cuttings, because coming springtime, I'm gonna need a lot of willow shoots for fencing. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna cut a lot of these at maybe a foot like I've done this year. I don't know, I may try taking some and sticking them in the ground and going ahead and weaving a fence with, the bigger cuttings. The only thing is I'm not gonna be able to get as many. I'm gonna have a ton, but not, just enough to do hundreds and hundreds of feet of fencing unless I cut them into smaller cuttings and then weave those. And that's probably what I'm gonna do. But if you have a look here, flip the camera around, I gotta come in here and prune this cherry back some, which is okay to do some light pruning during the summer. You don't want to do a whole lot. The best time, if you think about pruning and coppicing and pollarding, it's like surgery. Anytime you do a minor surgery, the person may not have to be put to sleep, but when you do major surgeries, you want the person to be asleep. So we've got some little cherries growing on here. I'm gonna see what those are gonna do and then cut it back. But the coppice here is nearly as tall as I am right now, and we've got tons of shoots on it. The comfrey that I planted, if you remember that video, it's huge. Needs to, like I said, I need to get in here and clean some of this back to be able to have a little bit more light get in here. And stuff's just growing like crazy. So got to get to work on that. Oh, you can see behind me here, I'll just throw this in as a little bonus. This is the catawba tree, doing really good. It was planted in the mound there, the pillow and cradle style, and yeah, I've been doing real good. So get through the jungle here. Yeah, little update on our willows there, and I figure that here soon, just because I used to do a video every single day, I'm doing videos Monday through Friday now. I think that probably gonna look into redoing some of my older videos that have kind of not been suggested, I guess, to people in a while. I think it'd be good to go back over the trees, give some information, maybe anything new that I've learned, and also just do a little more extensive coverage on them, and go over some old stuff too, because I know there's people that find the channel that are new, and some of the reasons that I'm growing these trees. So yeah, we're gonna have tons and tons of willow this year. I'm gonna have at least a couple hundred of large trees to sell bare root for the beginning of next year. And from the cuttings, I'm probably gonna sell some cuttings, but then also I'm gonna have a huge number of cuttings to plant as fencing. So I've got to have everything ready for our fencing for our pigs and our chickens and ducks. Got to be able to do at least a few paddocks, and I'm gonna need a lot of cuttings for that. So I'll probably take some trees, like maybe some of these that are gonna be big for selling at the nursery. I might take some of these that'll be like right at a year old. They'll be really big and work as a pretty sturdy post. I'll probably plant you know, the corners and the places where I'm gonna do the gates, because that way they'll have a little bit of a head start. And the rest of them I will plant and allow to grow and interweave them. So anyway, that's the update for today about the willows. If there's anything that you're interested in seeing as far as updates on projects that I've had going on the channel, go ahead and drop those down in the comments. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and leave a like on this video if you found any value in it. I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.